the Magic start out with the ball. And New Year's Day, Greg, a time to turn the page and look ahead.
And hopefully to better days. A time for renewed hope and renewed commitments, and everybody's an optimist on the first of the year.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Mr. Folds more than happy to fire away from range. Pretty shot, Markelle.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Suggs missing. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for him. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Wagner after the three-pointer from Mr. Clutch. Wagner passes to Suggs. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back. He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Fultz.
Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a Manny. That was a facial.
Now here's Favors. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's the three-point bomb. And 12 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here he goes. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Let's go. No good from Mr. Clutch.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it's Suggs missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And he comes up with the deuce. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Suggs. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think...
On the floor for Orlando. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. The Magic trail by 9.
Well, for an old school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Anthony. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Isaac passes to Gafford. Isaac trying to break free. Gafford misses. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at Mr. Clutch.
A little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
White looking around. Pass to Marshall. To halt the run. The rebound by the Bucks. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cans it from downtown.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Outside, White. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac with a screen for White. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's the Milwaukee.
At the end of the first quarter, hit the score.
Big time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any.
So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
They've got Wendell Carter. White is out there with Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 31 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bulls was terrific. He had 56 points and got there the usual, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy. I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. Also, a really competitive team.
Orlando making some changes. Gooden's checked in, and it's Fulton for White. Orlando with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The shot. And with that, the Bucks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Suggs.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Suggs. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Suggs. Beyond the arc. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's off from three-point range.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
He had a nice open look right there. Suggs has got 13.
Assertive scoring the ball.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Marshall comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 37 points for Mr. Clutch.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Here's Isaac. Takes it off the glass.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Fultz looking around. Charity stripe shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fires the three. No good from Mr. Clutch. The Magic trail by 13. Down low. And the basket by Isaac. And that's now 6 points for Jonathan Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the shot goes in from Fultz. He has 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Len has it in the corner. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
They set the screen. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 50.
Your Magic, 31.
Act like you've been there before. No big deal.
Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Then there's Favors, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Steele, and at the shooting guard position.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic, down by 15. Wagner passes to Carter. Now Fultz. Over Giannis. Fultz, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Suggs, his three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. So it's the Bucks now, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Favors with the screen. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Wagner. And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Carter. He kicks to Suggs. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Suggs is...
Milwaukee timeout. 4-7.
of dueling three-point opportunities.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Magic. White comes in for Fultz. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From downtown, and the Bucks miss again. The Magic trail by 15. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Carter. Marshall comes in for Okeke. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Isaac finds Anthony. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Anthony. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Holiday against White. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound on the wing, Holiday. The second chance effort. Shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 57 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And White kicks to Anthony. Trains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Anthony missing again. The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Magic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
All night. He just won't let up.
The Magic trail by 18.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get down for your...
Comes in for Okeke. White is checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Milwaukee. We've got White. Isaac out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Anthony. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. The pass to Isaac. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Steps back. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Anthony. Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the three. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's an 18-point game. And that one's good. Suggs.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Isaac throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Clutch.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Favors. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Magic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony in the corner. Passes it to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Isaac. White finds Anthony. And the three off target. And so it's the Bucks.
Check it.
Yo, right here! There you go! 2-0. 0-2. Shut up! Go get it! Hey, give him that. I got him. 4-4. Hey, give him that. I got him. I got ball. Hold. Double. There you go. Let's swing it. 7-4. there you go. There you go. That's you. Yellow! Good boy, good boy. 7-4. Good finish, man. 9-4. 4-9. That's all you. Shot. Someone get on him.
6-9.
Come back, I got you. Oh! Hey, I got your help. I'm open. Down low. Hey, right there.
11-6. 6-11.
Woo! Got your help. Stand up. Here we go, all right. Yo, watch him. Back out. Come on, man, take that. Ball up. Hey, hands up.
14-6. 6-14.
Hey, yo, watch that. Hey, yo, right here. What you got? Who's watching him? No, I got him. Swing that. Watch out.
16-8. 8-16.
I got him. I got him. Here. 16-8.
19-8. 8-19.
He's open. 11-19. 19-11. You're open. Let's go, ball. Fire yourself.